Welcome to TAO, your go-to podcast for all things tech, AI, and innovation. I'm Sarah, your knowledgeable but approachable guide through today's fascinating topics. And I'm Mike, your curious co-host, ready to dive into these stories and ask all the questions you might have. We've got a packed show tonight, so let's jump right in.
Okay, what's first on the list today?
First up, Anthropic is urging the U.S. government to tighten export controls on AI-capable chips. They want to lower the no-license threshold to prevent China from acquiring advanced hardware, which they see as a national security imperative.
So they're saying it's about keeping a technological edge?
Exactly. They believe that by controlling these exports more strictly, the U.S. can maintain its leadership in AI technology.
Interesting. What's next on the agenda?
Anthropic has also rolled out two major upgrades to its Claude models. They've introduced integrations with tools like Jira and Zapier, allowing Claude to fetch user data and execute tasks.
So it's becoming more versatile in handling tasks. What's the other upgrade?
The second upgrade is an advanced research mode. Claude can now scour Google Workspace, third-party apps, and the open web to return cited, in-depth investigative reports.
That's a big leap forward. What's up next?
On the flip side, NVIDIA is opposing Anthropic's recommendations on chip export controls. They argue that such restrictions would stifle innovation and harm U.S. competitiveness.
So they believe in free competition as the way forward.
Exactly. NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang even met with U.S. legislators to discuss the strategic stakes, warning that restrictive policies could inadvertently boost rivals like Huawei.
That's a significant concern. What's our next topic?
Over in India, Ahmedabad-based SatLeo Labs has closed a $3.3 million pre-seed round led by Merak Ventures. They're developing a dual-band thermal and visible imaging payload for small satellites.
What will this technology be used for?
It's targeting high-resolution Earth observation data for agriculture, environmental monitoring, and defense. They're aiming to launch their first LEO mission soon.
Exciting times for space tech in India. What's next?
Microsoft is integrating Elon Musk's Grok.ai into Azure through the new Azure AI Foundry. Although Grok's inference will run on Microsoft's platform, future model training compute won't be supplied by Microsoft.
So they're diversifying their AI stack beyond OpenAI.
Yes, it's a strategic move to broaden their AI capabilities. What's next on our list? AWS has reported $29.3 billion in Q1 2025 revenue, up 17% year over year. However, this growth rate is slightly below last quarter's and trails behind Azure and Google Cloud.
But AI is still a growth driver for them, right?
Absolutely. CEO Andy Jassy highlighted new Amazon Nova models and expanded third-party options in Bedrock as key contributors.
Got it. What's the next topic?
Since February, Amazon has been piloting Alexa Plus, a more conversational and eventually agentic version of Alexa, with over 100,000 users.
And what's their goal with this new version?
They're aiming for a 90% accuracy in multi-step agent tech for future iterations. It's about making Alexa more useful and intuitive.
Fascinating. What's up next?
Redis Labs has released Redis 8 under AGPL v3, reversing its SSPL-based licensing. This aims to mend community relations and adds AI-friendly capabilities like vector sets for similarity search.
So it's about performance gains and community engagement.
Exactly, it's a significant step for Redis. What's next on our list? Lytus Technologies has acquired Blood.in, an AI-driven, on-demand blood logistics platform. They're investing €1,000 crore over 3 years to scale Blood.in's capabilities.
And how will this integration help?
They're building a real-time, AI-powered medical logistics network across India, which is a big step for healthcare logistics.
Impressive. What's our next topic?
IBM and Tata Consultancy Services are deploying a 156-qubit IBM Quantum System 2 in Andhra Pradesh, India, as part of the National Quantum Mission.
And what's the focus of this collaboration?
TCS will focus on quantum-driven solutions for sectors like life sciences and manufacturing, while IBM provides the hardware and cloud access.
That's a major development in quantum computing. What's next?
The Wikimedia Foundation has unveiled a 3-year AI strategy to augment volunteer editors. They're using AI for vandalism detection, translation, and search improvements.
But they're still prioritizing human oversight, right?
Yes, they're using open-source AI models to ensure content quality and integrity. What's our next topic? AstraZeneca and Qure.ai have completed 5 million AI-enabled chest X-rays across over 20 countries, detecting around 50,000 high-risk individuals for early lung cancer screening.
That's a huge impact on healthcare.
It aligns with the Edison Alliance's digital health goals, expanding cost-effective screening in resource-limited settings.
Truly transformative. What's next?
NxtGen Thales are embedding defense-grade security into India's sovereign cloud data centers, catering to regulated industries seeking data sovereignty assurances.
So they're focusing on encryption and AI threat detection.
Yes, along with sovereign key management and post-quantum cryptography, it's about ensuring data security. What's our next topic? AI2 has released Olmo 2.1b, a 1 billion parameter open-source model under Apache 2.0. It claims superior arithmetic reasoning and factual accuracy among its size class.
And they're providing full code and training data.
Exactly, for transparency and community replication, while urging caution over potential misuse. What's next? Future House, backed by Eric Schmidt, has launched its AI research assistant platform with tools like Crow and Phoenix for literature review and experiment planning in chemistry.
Although early, this sounds like a step toward an AI scientist.
Yes, it's an exciting development in AI research tools. What's next? Reddit Answers, the platform's AI-driven Q&A chatbot, has hit 1 million weekly active users in beta.
And how is it being used?
It's woven into search and onboarding flows to streamline information discovery. It's about making Reddit's vast archives more accessible. What's our final topic? Lastly, Airbnb has rolled out an AI chatbot for U.S. customer service inquiries, now used by half its customers and cutting human agent contacts by 15%.
They're taking a conservative rollout approach?
Yes, they're prioritizing service automation before expanding into travel planning features.
That's a smart strategy. And that wraps up our topics for today.
Thanks for tuning in to TAO, where we keep you updated on the latest in tech and innovation. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into these stories.
We'll be back soon with more insights and discussions. Until next time, take care.
Bye, everyone.